What's going on, everybody? We are back, and we are here to show you my picks, plays, and parlays for this weekend. Oh my God, what a weekend we have! 3 cards, boxing, and UFC, of course. Today is the boxing event, the women's greatest women's card of all time. It's gonna be very, very entertaining. If you've never watched women's boxing before, this is the fight to watch. Okay, don't be a sexist. Watch it. All right, you're gonna be very entertained. Man, unfortunately, on YouTube you cannot show the RainBet website, but just join the Discord. It's literally free. Invite. I'm gonna put it in the description. Join it. Ignore all of this shit. Ignore public. Ignore all this. Just scroll down. Go to parlays, and I'm gonna have my full screenshot of my parlay. I don't have it yet because I'm waiting. I just bet on this guy Carlos Alcaraz. I don't know. I don't know shit about tennis, right? But someone tells me, and I trust my people to bet on him. I bet on him, and I won like $100. So I'm just waiting for that money to come in on RainBet so I can place the parlay. It's gonna take a little while, and I just want to record this video and get it out. But this girl right here, Alicia Rodriguez, just like I said about this, like someone told me to bet on Carlos, someone's telling me to bet on Alicia, and they're telling me that minus 385 is a gift. They're saying that she's gonna look minus 1200. It is a one championship card that's gonna happen tonight, and unfortunately, FanDuel doesn't, in New York at least, because I know in different states is different lines, and FanDuel doesn't have one championship over here in New York. Unfortunately, that's is dumb. But whenever it's like that, of course, I have an alternate offshore book like RainBet, Stake, Bovada, whatever you want to use, you can use. But I'm hearing Alicia Rodriguez is a lock for today, so I'm gonna have her in a. But I already have the parlay out, but I can't show it because it's so long. I'm not gonna lie, it's like 11 legs. It has to do with soccer, obviously boxing, and MMA, and then this kickboxing, or I think it's Muay Thai that they're doing. It's plus 400. I'm probably gonna put like half a unit, just because it's such a big leg or such big parlay. I don't want to get too greedy with it, even though I'm very confident in it. But yeah, man, let's get to this weekend. I'm gonna show of course, I'm gonna show all my plays again in this Discord, in this channel right here. I'm gonna show everything, every single play, and of course, throughout the week, or throughout the days. Let's say I don't have time to upload a new video talking about every single parlay that I just made, or like if I do a live bet, I'm just gonna be in here. We do live bets sometimes. Just join. It's free. You know, it's not like I'm charging you guys. Let's start off with this right here. Katie Serrano versus Amanda. Katie versus Serrano. Goddamn. I'm not gonna pick either side in this fight. I think it's dumb to pick a side and to bet on a side because honestly, we do not know how it's gonna go. I don't care that Serrano has lost two in a row and she should have won 2 fights. No, I'm not thinking about it with my heart. I'm thinking about it with my mind. And with my mind, I seen Taylor landing literally the it's not the bigger shots, but it is the cleaner shots in the fights. I feel like Serrano has hurt Taylor more in every single fight. But Taylor has a chin, but she lands the cleaner shots because Serrano does not move her fucking head. She does not move her head. She doesn't. I don't know why. It's very fucking stupid, but it's gotten her this far. So yeah, I'm not gonna take either side. I think it's very plausible to take under 0.5 knockdowns because, like I said, only person hurting someone is Serrano hurting Taylor. I don't think Taylor could hurt Serrano, but Serrano could hurt Taylor. But I don't think Taylor's gonna go down. Taylor's a tough ass bitch, and she moves her head very well in the pocket. I think once they go on the inside, because every single fight has been the same, bro. Every single fight has been the same. We're not gonna see any different. You know, we're not gonna see Taylor like deciding, okay, let me pop and move. No, she's just not that type of fighter. Once she gets hit, she starts fighting back. So I'm gonna take it's either or. I'm gonna have a shit ton of parlays, but 0.5 total knockdowns, I'll take that. Or if you want to get even more safe, just take the 750. Look, I'll even take the 750 just to make this even more safe, okay? Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go to boxing. Back to boxing. Chantel Cameron, she's fighting a Canadian. I'm not going to lie. She's going to get an easy W, all right? I'm honestly thinking she's going to get a knockout, and that's a lot to say when it's a woman's boxing match. You know, we seen Sky Nicholson get a knockout recently. When it was a setup fight, this is kind of like that. This is a setup fight, of course, for Cameron. Let's go back. Savannah Marshall versus Shandisha Green. Now, Green is a big bitch. I'm not gonna lie, she is a big bitch, but Savannah is the boxer. All right, that's what we gotta remember. She is the boxer out of the both. She did lose to Clarissa Shields, but dude, Clarissa Shields. I mean, come on, bro. She like it's unfortunate because she's a bigger weight class and no one sees her as the greatest women's fighter of all time. But she's easily, easily the greatest women's fighter of all time. Easily, bro. Let me go back. It's because she's a big bitch. It's kind of like this Chris Cyborg effect. You know, when you're a big bitch, they just don't respect you as much, unfortunately. So Savannah Marshall, and listen, she's not gonna knock out this girl, bro. If she does, I'll be very surprised. Minus 250, I'll take that all day. Alicia Bumgarner, I am scared. All right, I am very scared of this fight because I do not know how it's gonna go. She could easily get a knockout. All right, Alicia Bumgarner. Man, she is fucking good. She is really, 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 really good, bro. And she's fighting a 38-year-old Spaniard, Jennifer Miranda. Listen, I know she has size on her, but Bumgarner is just like that, bro. She is very, very elite. She is one of the best women's fighters. I don't want to say of all time yet, but let's see her win a couple more belts. Let's see her go up a weight division. Let's see what she does. But man, she's a beast. Easy leg right there. Easy leg. I don't care if it's minus 3,000. I don't care. I don't care. I said that last time with Ryan Garcia. Then look at me. No, but yeah, you always gotta risk it for the biscuit. We don't give a fuck, okay? Obviously we do give a fuck because we're fucking putting money on it. But next, Alberto Puello versus. You know what? I'm scared of Alicia Garner now. I mean, Bumgarner. Just because, you know, I'm scared of Chantel Cameron too. Fuck it. I just scared of myself. Nah, don't be a bitch. Because I know I'm going to put them in no matter what. Like, that's the thing. I know I'm going to put them in. I'm such a degenerate. It's only like minus 1,500 with them combined. I bet you it was minus 1,500. 1,400, my bad. Nah, I'm gonna just put them in, bro. Cause I know I'm gonna bet it, so like, why not? You know? Why not? I know I'm gonna put a minus 1,400 leg already with Mike Davis, so I'm gonna put it. Yeah, don't overthink of it. It's Alicia Garner and fucking Chantel Cameron. By the way, I'm like 10 out of 10 confidence with Chantel. I'm not. No. Don't overthink Alicia. Vic, you're good, bro. You're good. All right, Alberto Puello versus Sabril Matias. I'm going back and forth with this fight, but I have ultimately decided I'm leaning towards Sabril Matias. I know it's always you want to pick the boxer, quote unquote, the boxer's boxer against the pressure, the pressure fighter, basically, you know, with Sabril Matias. And of course, Alberto Puello is the boxer, but Puello, I understand everyone's, you know, theory of Matias is gonna look like Paro versus Matias again, but Puello is not Paro. He's not. Puello doesn't move as good. He doesn't have enough volume. He doesn't have he does have the power to hurt Matias, but he's not gonna hurt him. But he has way more power than Paro, but he doesn't have the volume, the conditioning, or the angles is one thing, but pivots, the footwork that Paro has. Man, I think if Puello is going in there thinking, oh, I'm just going to hit and move and angle out like Paro's doing, I think he's going to gas out. And I think Matias is going to get like a round 9, round 10, late knockout. I think if he thinks that. But no matter what, Matias is going to walk through everything. And of course, we all know Matias' footwork is trash. Defense isn't the best. But man, he's a dog, bro. He's a fucking dog in there. But I'm not going to bet him in the lock. This is the lock, okay? But I'm betting him overall Shakur, and then we're going to go over here. Hamza, Sheeraz, we're taking him against Edgar Berlanga. Edgar is just the little intangibles that I just don't like from Berlanga. You know, the little things that, like, let's say they're inside, like he won't land the best like his angles don't come the best. His punches don't come out the best. It looks like he throws a lot of arm punches sometimes. And Sheeraz is a beast. But I'm not considering him a lock either. All right? That's going to be another bet. We're going to have so many bets. But this right here, I'm just showing you the lock for the YouTube, you know? That's why you need to join the Discord. All right? So we got Bumgarner. Okay, yeah. Oh, they took out the David Morrell. David Morrell's a lock. That dude is a beast, bro. Mike Davis, of course, he's not going to lose to Mr. Ramirez. I am taking Walter Walker over Kennedy Njoku. I just think Kennedy hasn't fought a real heavyweight, and I think with Walker's just wrestling, and I know it might sound crazy, but his wrestling is going to be enough to beat someone like Kennedy Njoku. I think he might get a sub. I really, really, really do, and I know it's plus 650, but I really think Walker could get a sub on Kennedy. But that's gonna be another parlay. Like I said, we're gonna have so many plays this weekend. So many plays. Do not miss out. All right. Staying away from the women's fights in MMA. Chidi against Jake. I'm fading Chidi, man. Listen, Chidi has way better striking with his kicks. I should say way better kicks, way better clinch. Way more powerful, way more power. But I can't bet on a fighter that I know isn't durable and has not the best cardio. And Jake, I know is gonna, you know, it's gonna take him a while to get on the inside, but his footwork, his bouncy movement is gonna be way, way better than Chidi's just flat foot Muay Thai stance. You know, Jake is super on his toes, and I think that's very good to fight. Or I think that's a very good thing to have when you're fighting someone like Chidi, who is gonna plant and throw hard. I think he might knock him out. Honestly, I think Jake might knock out Chidi. I know it's a big plus number too. I think it's plus 650. But Jake has underrated boxing, and against someone that's tall like Chidi, he's good with that inside boxing, bro. He is. Go watch his fight against Phil Rowe. Oh, it is only Phil Rowe. Phil Rowe's a tough motherfucker, though. He hits hard just like Chidi. Who hits harder? I don't know. I mean, one person in Chidi has won by decision, and one person in Phil Rowe has never won by decision. So you can take how it is. Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin. Chris Curtis is a lock. He looked good on the scales today. He's moving down, of course. I think Max Griffin is just past his time. Chris Curtis has the volume, the power, the defense. Max Griffin, what does he have? I don't even want to say he has the power. What does he have out there? Probably just the movement. He's going to survive. I'm going to take this is a beautiful number. Minus 105. I doubt Chris Curtis is going to knock out Max Griffin. I think Max Griffin has only been knocked out a handful of times. I think only 2 times, 3 times if I'm correct. Please, computer. Please, computer. Please, computer. Please, computer. Okay. Max Griffin has been knocked out 1 time, actually. So, yeah, I'm not going to bank on Chris Curtis to knock out Max Griffin. I'm just not. If he does, then he does. But I'm not going to bank on that. Junior Taffa versus Tuco Turcos. Junior Taffa is one of the worst fighters I've ever seen in my life. I know he has big power, but that's literally all he has. He got tired as fuck in 1 round against a debut fighter in Sean Sharif. Hands on his hips, talk about I am not betting on you. I know, of course, you're cutting weight down, so now you're going to be more, your cardio and your endurance is going to be more, but get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to bet on you, bro. And if you bet on Junior Taffa, good for you, but I'm not. I'd rather take, honestly, no, because I just don't know how Taffa's going to look in 205 division. I just don't. Petrino versus Austin Lane. Petrino's the heaviest fighter to come in this weekend. He weighs in at 249 pounds. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not betting this fight either. Petrino versus Austin Lane. Austin Lane is ass. Petrino got subbed by fucking Anthony Smith. Petrino should win, but do not bet this fight. Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charrier. Oh, man. Morgan is so much better everywhere except the IQ. And Nate's pressure and just annoyance is not going to make this an easy fight for Morgan as it should be. It should be an easy fight for Morgan. It should be a fight where he's just popping, angling out, popping, taking him down, but he's not going to do that. Morgan never does what you think he's gonna do. I learned that in the Nathaniel Wood fight. Get the fuck out of here if you think I'm gonna bet minus 260 against someone in Nate Landwehr who you know is gonna be consistent. He's gonna be walking forward. That's the only thing we know. And Morgan Charrier got tired. He didn't death gas, but he slowed down a lot in the first round against Chepe. Nate Landwehr's in his hometown in Nashville. I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. Calvin Kattar against Steve Garcia. As I said, I'm taking Calvin Kattar, and I'm putting him in the lock bet because I listen, bro. You don't got to take him in the lock bet, but I am. I do not believe in Steve Garcia at all. I already gave a video why I don't. There's just no point of me taking Steve Garcia. I just don't see it. I don't. And then I'm gonna take Teixeira in the lock. If you don't want to take Calvin Kattar, that's fine. Plus 257, 8-leg parlay. Let's say you put 250 on it, you're gonna get back 643. You're gonna get back in total 890 something. Yeah, 890 something. You should get back 893 actually. So, oh, by the way, Gabriel Bonfim, I was confident in him, super confident. I had him at a, let me see my little notebook. You know what I'm saying? I had him at a 6 out of 10 confidence. Started overthinking it more. Now I'm scared. So I'm not going to take him. But in this parlay, but of course I'm going to have him in more parlays. But yeah, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. If gun to my head, someone was like, make a fucking parlay for me this weekend or your whole family's going to fucking die, I'm taking this. I'm taking this, all right? Yeah, man, let's make some money this weekend. Let's just be great. Let's just be great, okay? Let's just be great. Join the Discord to see all the plays, all the parlays. It's gonna be probably like 5 or 4 parlays. Not no little money either. It's gonna be some real money, all right? Just so y'all know that I'm not fucking doing this for YouTube. No, I'm doing this because I really fucking do this, you know? So yeah, let's get it. All right?